Hello and welcome back to Y Thrive Home. My name's Amy and I'll be your instructor today as I take you through an introductory core and balance low impact workout. So let's get started with a warm-up. Start with a light march. Let's start to roll the shoulders around. And roll them forward, standing nice and tall. And then let's take our toes and just tap them side to side. Just getting the blood flow going, get the heart rate warmed up a bit. Let's start to add a reach with that tap. Cross your body. No equipment needed for our workout today, just your body. I've got a mat here for when we go down to the floor. You're welcome to use a mat or a towel if you want something else underneath you. Take that into knees up. Now the knees are coming up right about to your waist height. And then just swing your opposite arm. Standing nice and tall. And working our core even in our beginning of our warm-up here by drawing in towards your spine. And finding your balance on one leg. Just going to swing the other leg. Standing nice and tall, not moving too much through the upper body. Just moving your arms and legs in a nice swing motion. Practicing that balance right off the start. Alright, and switch your balance. So take your leg, plant down on the other side, and start that swing. A couple more on this side. And then feet both come down to the center, and then starting a half jack. So jumping jacks, but just a low impact jack where one foot taps out to the opposite side. Practice tapping nice and light on the leg that's reaching out so that you're staying nice and balanced and rooted on that solid leg. A few more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet out about hip distance and then start a squat, tipping your hips back, keeping your chest tall, and then adding in a reach. As you reach towards the ground and then straight up ahead. At the top, lining up your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders in one long line at the top. And as you tip your hips behind you, making sure you can still see your toes in front of your knees. A few more here. Let's go for one more after this. And then come into a march back at the front. Okay, here's how it'll work. 30 seconds of movement, followed by 15 seconds of holding still and holding our balance. And we'll go through a series of exercises in that order. So the first one, 30 seconds, and we're going to go with alternating knees. So you're bringing your knees up to the center, and you're really thinking of using your core here to lift the knees. Alternating knees come up, getting core while you're standing here on the ground, controlling that movement as you draw your knee up towards midline. Exhales to pull in the belly button toward the spine. Take one leg and hold it up. So your right leg up, drawing your belly button, reach your hands over your head. Stay here, and then we're going to go back into those alternating knee lifts. Stay soft in your supporting leg. Here we go. Back to that alternating knee. Hands coming down past your knee towards your hip. And really engage in your core as you hug the hips and the ribs toward each other each time you lift your knee. So when we hold next time, we'll be on the other leg. Stay with this. As you switch legs side to side. And then this time your left knee comes up. You hold your hands over your head. And work on maintaining that balance. Flex the foot in the air so your foot is flat like you're standing on the ground. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Nice work, good job. This time, take the other leg, one leg only, to the side. So as you lift it up, bring the opposite elbow towards your hip. So you're balanced on one leg, and you're keeping that leg lifting to the same side. And you're thinking about, again, hips and ribs squeezing together. Stay here with this motion for 30 seconds, all on the same side this time. Okay, now lift that leg, reach your hands in a long diagonal line, and stay right here. Flex your foot, stay active through your fingertips, and keep breathing. 15 seconds, hold your balance. If your foot drops down, just pick it back up. Now we switch sides. Lifting that other leg. Elbow comes down. So you're standing tall, and we only lean to the side for that diagonal line when we get to the hold. Squeeze. Controlling the leg on the way up and down, and really thinking in on that side as you bring your elbow towards your leg. Stay with it. Okay, here we go. Here's that lift and that reach. Stay long and engaged. Continue with your breath. Draw into your core. Both feet come down. Now an alternating reach. Straight legs, reaching out, and then reach your opposite hand towards the shin. If you can reach the toe, great. Go for the toe. But if that causes you to lean forward, then choose the shin instead and stay upright, lifting your leg and squeezing as you reach across with the opposite hand. Take one leg out or reach your hands above your head, and if you need to, you can bend your knee. If you don't need to, though, keep that full leg extended, as tall as you can. All right, set that leg down, and then back to that alternating leg extension towards the front. Reaching your hand towards the shin or the toe, drawing in through your core as you extend. Stay with that. You can slow that down if you need to, or you can take it a little quicker. Whatever works for you. We're going to hold the other leg up this time. So take the other one up, reach your hands, draw in your core, and then soften your shoulders. Almost. Steady breath. Take that foot down, hinge forward at the hips, tuck in your abdominals, and then take one leg and the opposite arm and continue to lift. So you don't stand up, you stay hinged, lifting the leg behind you, reaching the opposite hand forward. Draw into your core, stay nice and long here. Now lift your foot and reach your hands out and lean forward. This is what we call warrior three. Or your hands can come to your hips if that's a better place to balance for. You choose. Stay long and strong. Stand up, hinge forward, and start the other leg. Other leg and opposite hand. Leg extends behind, hand reaches out in front. Nice strong core supporting your lower back here. Stay with this. Good job. Reach your leg up. Choose your hand position and stay balanced. Stand up nice and tall. And then just take a moment. We're going to transition our position now from standing down onto the mat into tabletop. So come down onto your hands and your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Draw in your belly button, and then starting with your left leg and your right hand, just like you were just doing, reach them all the way out as long as you can, and then bring them back down. Same arm, same leg the whole time. Bring them back down. Really working on drawing in that belly button as you find length here. Extend, come on down into the middle. Extend, set them down. The extension is through the mid-body. Hold that here. Lengthen from the tips of your finger through the very heel of your foot with as much length as you can here and as much strength through your core. And then we start on the other side. So this time your right leg and your left hand come down. So they go for that full extension and then they come back down. Your core stays strong as you extend in both directions. Almost there. Good job, leave it up for that nice big extension. Reach, reach, reach. Draw into your core. And now take that position and come down onto your back. So shift all the way down. Back comes all the way down. And then bring your knees up to 90 degrees. And your hands reach straight up from your shoulders. You're going to take right leg and left arm and extend them and then come back up. Same side each time. Now as you go through that extension, trying to keep your core engaged and your lower back nice and long. Find nice length. You could put down the bent knee if it feels better to you to have it on the floor. Here you go, leave that full extension. Keeping that lower back nice and long, not letting it pop way up off the mat. Good job, come back up, and then the other leg. So now your right leg and left arm. Come down, and then control them back up. Strong and controlled through your core. Or you can set that left foot down on the ground if that feels better. Good job, leave it down, fully extended. Almost there. Okay, come and roll back onto your hands and your knees. Right leg, left arm, extend, and come back down. So the exciting part is that we're more than halfway through. We're working our way back exactly as we started, but in reverse. So now you know everything that we're doing, and this time you can really challenge yourself, knowing that you already know all of the exercises that we're working through. Stay up and stay engaged, stay long, stay strong. Draw in your belly button. Hands and knees come down and start on the other side. Nice and long, and come on back down. Stay with it. Think of length each time. Staying mindful here in this movement. Okay, stay up, stay extended, stay nice and long. After this, we stand up, come back up to your feet, stay hinged forward at your hips, left leg, right arm, extend and lower. Staying in that hinged position, but with your abdominals nice and tight. Whoops, there goes my balance. Here we go. Strong core. Okay, stay extended. Lengthen, lengthen. Belly button in. Soften your shoulders. Okay, both feet come down, now the other side. So right leg, left arm. Reach them away from each other, hinged at the hips, but core nice and engaged so your upper body stays nice and long. Maybe a little wobbly in the second set of everything since we've done all of these once before. But really keep your attention in on each movement and on engaging through that core. Stay up, stay elevated. Good job, stand all the way up and then lengthening. Extend the legs out to the front, reaching either for the shin or the shoe with those legs long. Lifting your legs. Getting ready for that balance hold. We'll take one balance on each side. Okay, take one leg up, hold it up. Remember which leg you're on so that you can get the other one next time. Soften your shoulders. Long breath. Good job. That foot down. Start again with alternating. Standing tall. Exhale as you lift the leg. Almost there. Remember the side that you held, because we're going to hold the other side this time. Just about. Okay, here we go. Take that leg up. Remember, you can bend your knee if you need to. Keep your leg extended if you can, even if it means that you lower your leg just a little. Soften your shoulders. Good job. Lower that foot down. This time, take your leg to the side. Same side, continuous. Almost there. You're really squeezing ribs and hips toward each other. Almost there. And ready for that diagonal hold. So the leg comes up, the hands reach out and you hinge to the side, lighting up your whole body here. You've got this. Listen for the beep. There we go. Switching sides. Elbow comes down as you lift the leg. Give that a good squeeze on the way up. Almost. Soft knee on that supporting leg. Ready for that hold on the other side. Here you go. Lift your leg, reach your hands. I know anytime you lose your balance, just start again. Come right back into where you left off and start again. Just about there. Come up to standing and now knees up. So remember that knee coming right up to the waist. Engage your core as you lift your knee. Almost there. So when we hold this time, it's with bent knees and hands above our head. Finish strong. Every knee lift and intentional engagement of your core. Take one leg up, reach your fingertips, flex your foot, trying to keep that knee at 90 degrees. Just about there. Now we have one more set to finish off. Okay, here we go. Alternating knees. Getting the most out of this last set. Knees to waist, hands come down, core is engaged. And we'll hold the other knee for our very last hold. Good job. Take the knee up, reach your hands up, flex your foot as tall and strong as you can on this last balance. Nicely done. Good job. And that's it. Finished. Take a nice deep breath in, and as your hands come up, take a nice big reach up. So your shoulders are down, but your fingertips are tall. And then look up to your fingertips. Reach up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, bring your heels down, bring your hands down. Take one more breath up, and reach over, getting a nice reach through the whole side body. Great work. All the way up to the center, and then ease down to the other side. Soften your shoulder. Come all the way back up. Reach your fingertips up in the center. Turn your upper body to one side. Let the arms reach down and enjoy that rotation. So your hips are still towards the front, but your chest and arms have turned and rotated to the side. Bring your fingertips back up. Turn to the center. Leave your feet where they are. Turn the other direction. Lower your arms down and reach your fingertips like they're being pulled in opposite directions. Nicely done. Come back to the front. Take one leg, step behind. Come up on the tiptoe, drop your knee underneath the hip, and then sink down into that, really pressing your hips forward. And take one arm across your body. Just about there. Open through the hip flexors. They sometimes get some work while we engage our core. All those leg lifts. Stand up, feet together. Switch legs, bring your foot back, up on your tiptoe, knee under the hip, drop down, and then take that arm across. Softening your shoulder, melting into that. Great work. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your hands around behind you. Press into your lower back. Open your chest, look up. Drop your chin down. Take one more big breath in. And exhale, you're done. Great work today. Thank you so much for coming out. I will see you again soon.